Add a tool into starter pack. Name it Snap. Add a local script and a regular script. They don't mean named yet. Then you local player equals game.players.local player. Local mouse equals player get mouse. Local tool equals script.parent. Now tool.activated connect function is so that when you click it will do something. Delete people out of existence. So we need to make so that it finds where your mouse is targeted and then send that to the server to delete. So local target is mouse.target if target and target.parent and target.parent find first child humanoid. Then so this right here gets the exact part that the mouse is on, and then if it's got a humanoid, then it's a person. So that means target.parent is a character in this context here. So we probably need a remote event for sending the target player to the server. And then we just script.parent.remote event fire server target.parent, and then that should send it to the server now. Then we go to the server script. Local tool equals script.parent. Then script.parent. Tool.remote event on server event connect function. That's connecting it right to the previous local script we just did. So then we have enemy and also the player, because the remote event has a default player variable right there. So local character equals player.character. And now we have the enemy, so we can just do enemy destroy, and I'll just delete them. There's probably more stuff that can be done, like effects, which I'll look at in a bit. First, give it a test. That's just plugins. So there's no enemies around, so I'll just click on myself. Wait. Okay, I'll spawn one and then spawn this rig builder and then get a block rig. Just duplicate it a bunch of times so that we can test it. There we go, that's a large amount of dummies, and then now we can test it. Did something wrong. Let's see what that is. Alright, the tool should have requires handle set to false to be working. Set can be dropped as well, so it'll be off because you probably don't want to be dropping something that doesn't actually exist. Test it again. There. Now I can just click them away and they are gone. So to add to this, add some like animation and sound effect. Should be interesting to make. Animation editor, default Roblox one, and then create an animation. Because you can pretty much do whatever you want here, but I'll just make like a basic thing. Arm movement. After this is done, it can be loaded into the character and then play it whenever you click on an enemy. We do a little animating. Probably add a bit of charge up to the animation just for coolness. Wait a second. Okay, it needs to be quicker. probably out of a torso movement because it looks a little strange. There we go. Decent enough. Make sure you set the animation priority to action because it needs to override the default movement animations. So publish that as snap animation E. Copy the ID. Make sure you do that because you need the ID. And then snap animation. So I just inserted an animation track and you paste the ID into the animation ID property. So that's that, and then to add on to that, could just do player.character.humanoid load animation, and then load animation takes one variable, which is the animation track, which we'll put as this one here. So that's pool.snap animation. Then just do play at the end of it. You could also do local anim equals that, and then anim play, which is like a use of variable, so it allows you to speed up the animation or something to your liking. Pretty useful. So could be like 1.2, and then could probably add a sound effect too. Go to toolbox and then search snap. Should be something here. That'll work. Just wait. Insert that. Should go into workspace and then drop it into the tool. Snap sound. That sound can now be played through the script. So go on this side and then do tool.snapSound play. There are the effects. If we play it, all that stuff should be working now, unless it's bugged. Yeah, it makes like a click noise. Don't know if you can hear it, but I think this needs to be louder and also slower. add distortion. I guess it's a little quiet. That should work. So, don't know if we need a cooldown. It's pretty overpowered, so. What else? Timing's off. I think it needs a little delay before the snap happens. So probably like task.wait 0.3. Yeah, that should work. One was saving the file. Dementia. Yeah, its timing's right now. No cooldown. Okay, add a cooldown then, which can be done with local debounce equals false. So debounce it makes so that the tool can only be activated. This part of the script can only be activated when the debounce is false. So and debounce and not debounce, like out here. So this part. So that means right now it can only be activated once, but then actually right now it just keeps activating when you click, so it's useless. But you can do debounce equals true, which disables it straight away. Then wait, task.wait 0.5, then turn debounce to false again, which just gives a half-second cooldown. That's how you do debounces. So should be pretty much done then. Don't know how it looks on the end of the other player who gets deleted, but your mother.